What is happening to Apex Legends? What was once the most popular battle royale on the market is now struggling to maintain the same amount of players it had over 2 years ago.
You gotta be kidding me.
Naturally, this makes you wonder, what does this mean for Apex? What's going wrong? Will we get a Gibby swimsuit skin? And more importantly, is Apex dying? The thousands of hours, thousands of dollars we all poured into this game, it's all for nothing? Then what the hell is stopping us from just throwing ourselves off a bridge and giving up and saying, yeah, the game is dying. The devs hate us. The players are leaving. The pros aren't contacting us. We might be alone. It might just be you and me, but that's okay because do you really need anyone else? Okay, on a serious note, actually what the fuck is going on with Apex? On paper, it's not looking so hot. So today, I decided to find out if Apex Legends is actually dying, and if it is, then why? From the day Apex had its surprise launch on February 4th, 2019, it made a name for itself as one of the most unique BR experiences on the market. And since then, Apex has held a surprisingly large player base ever since. Well, until now, that is, but not to say it's completely dead, you know, it's still one of the most played games on Steam, but the sheer drop in player count should be a definite cause for concern. Apex has lost more players in 2 months than Rainbow Six has fucking had in 2 months. On Steam, at least. And I know.
These are two completely different games.
But I'm just saying, for perspective, imagine if R6 was completely wiped off the face of the planet over the last 2 months. If you think about it that way, it's kind of crazy, right?
Crazy? I was crazy once.
And it gets worse when you realize that Apex has lost almost 50% of its player base since the launch of Season 16.
Embarrassing.
This is the biggest loss of players in Apex history. Of course, it's normal for the numbers to fluctuate pretty intensely between the launch of a season and the downtime in between, but this is a drop like we've never seen.
Don't you feel silly? Don't you feel stupid?
Apex is entering its fucking hyperscape moment. If you're completely oblivious as to why players are leaving your favorite game of all time, Apex Legends, then I'm sorry to tell you, I think you might be a lobotomite. But for all you lobotomites out there, I still love you. So just in case you don't know, let me put it gently.
There's fucking nothing to do this season.
There is literally zero content. Other than a new legend, the only things they added are the atrocious weapon mastery system and the even more atrocious rank system, both of which reward you for sitting in a corner more than playing the damn video game.
The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
Of course, how can I forget about the collection events I've run so much? I'm sure you're having a great fucking time with your Horizon heirlooms. Oh, and a mixtape, that's pretty cool, you know, when you have all the game modes. When I was making this video, they dropped the Neon Network event, which is honestly one of the better events we've had so far in my opinion, so that's nice. But 80% of the
Content?
is paid skins, so... You know, I was talking with someone who was saying he actually really likes this season, and just as I was about to attempt some reverse lobotomization shock therapy, he actually brought up a pretty good point. This season isn't all that bad, because while you're sitting in a corner for 20 minutes, you know, leveling your P20, getting to Masters, choking the chicken, or doing the downstairs DJ, you know, maybe even all at once, you can just tab out and play a game that's actually fun.
Okay, Grandpa, it's time to take your meds. You know you want it. Oh. What are you doing, big guy? Is that Apex? Yeah? Oh, I see you're finally Masters. Yeah, congratulations, Grandpa. All right, are you ready for your meds? What the fuck is this shit? This is boring as hell. Put my show back on, boy, before I come in your ass. I'm not joking, Grandpa. You crap hole. Put my show back on. This isn't funny.
So why is this season so bad, some of you might be asking? And to you I say, how about you take this IQ test and go ahead and ask that question again, all right? This season is make or break for Apex. This is the most attention it's ever had, and it's just spreading its ass cheeks for everyone to see. So obviously people are gonna fucking leave. Like, they did something good, right? And they had an all-time high, you know, players were happy, there was some cool new stuff, and then boom, nothing. We got barely any content for almost 2 seasons, unless you count collection events. Like, they had millions of players and managed to disappoint over half of them. So believe it or not, you know what they did? Half of them stopped playing. Oh my God.
Do it again. I wasn't looking.
Apex had a higher average player count in August of 2021 than it does right now. And that ain't good. On top of that, the average Twitch viewership for Apex is lower than it was 3 years ago. We're on our way down the elevator, boys, and let's just say the wall of flesh is looking to add some new meat. And I got a lot of that. Now, of course, the numbers can't always be going up. There's new competition pulling players away every day, but that should be all the more reason for Respawn to step up and do something about it. You know, you'd think losing more players than most games ever have would be enough of an incentive for them to, I don't know, do like actually anything.
No, I don't really feel like it.
Like, they seem to have this mindset where they're only allowed to update the game once per season because God forbid we get something new in between seasons, you know? Like, they don't have to do anything crazy. Just keep it interesting. All right. 5 seconds of brainstorming. And here's some super easy stuff they could do to keep players from leaving. All right. They could release more than one balance update a season. Come up with more LTMs. Do more in-game teasers. Add something players have to grind for that doesn't involve camping. Do a fucking Travis Scott concert. Have a Loba Twerk event. Add a sex game mode. Port the game to fucking Google Stadia. Like, I don't know, dude. Y'all are getting paid to think of this. And I'm just throwing it out for free. But if you use any of those ideas, Respawn, I do expect to be compensated. Season. Next season needs to be the best season Apex has ever had, or the game might actually start dying. If season 18 sucks, this downwards trend is just gonna keep going and eventually reach a point of no return. They obviously didn't impress this last season, and if they fail to do it again, players just won't come back at all. You know, it's like when you try food that you really like, but then you find someone's cummies in it, so you just never eat it again. But it's Apex. Some great ways to keep people playing would be to maybe, you know, improve the game. That's a good option.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Now, they're allegedly removing the prop hunt game mode next season and replacing it with ranked, so that could be a good improvement, but I won't believe it until I see it. Or, you know, just imagine if they made the weapon mastery system cool. I can't believe I'm saying this, but, you know, like in Call of Duty, where instead of just holding your gun to level it up, you actually have to shoot it. I, for one, know I'd play Apex so much more if they awarded custom skins and had more challenges and made leveling your favorite weapons actually feel worth it. I'm really curious to see how Respawn approaches the future of Apex, because I know they can do good things, but I know even better that they can do not so good things. So to answer the question, is Apex dying? In simple terms, kind of, but not really. If you're comparing it to its peak last season, then yeah, it's kind of dying. But if you're comparing it to every other game on the market, then no, not really. Even if Apex keeps releasing shit content, it's probably always gonna have players, because at its core, I think people can agree it's just fundamentally better than a lot of its competitors. Warzone.
Warzone history that it looked like I was cheating.
But, you know, who knows? Maybe we're just in a content drought because they're secretly focusing development on Apex 2, and it's gonna have a totally unique PvE game mode that completely revolutionizes. Oh, well, at least it's gonna be on Source 2, right? That's pretty cool.
Holy shit, hey. Why are you in the dungeon? What are you looking at? Oh, I'm just looking at the player numbers. Yeah, the player numbers of Apex Legends, the video game, you know, we work on. Really? Let me look at that. Sure, yeah, yep, here you go. You know, if you squint, it kind of looks like my asshole. I was thinking the same thing. What do you think it means? I think it means I'm in love with your mom. What? Oh, I said, I think it means we're doing a good job. You know, the line's going up. Good job, guys. And that Loba skin, it's good to go. You tested it? It's finished? Oh yeah, the skin. There's no issues. Yep, I've been working on it for at least an hour. All right, sweet. Because we're dropping it tomorrow. Hey, yes, yeah. Keep up the good work, sexy. Thanks. You too. Wait. Huh. Oh, shit.
If you thought this video was interesting, you should totally check out this other one that's even cooler and way more interesting than this one. LOL, bye.